If no one reaches 270, what the Constitution says is that both houses will adjourn to their respective chambers, and the House of Representatives will begin balloting to elect a president, and the Senate will begin balloting to elect a vice president. The House of Representatives must choose between the top 3 electoral vote getters. So if a third-party candidate got even 1 electoral vote, that candidate would be in the mix. But the House cannot go look for anybody else. They must choose among candidates who received electoral votes. In the House, the vote is not by individual member, it's by state. Each state casts 1 vote. You must win 26 states to become the president-elect. The way the states cast their vote is determined by the delegation from that state. We assume that states that have majority delegations that are Republican would cast their vote for the Republican candidate. States that have majority delegations that are Democratic would cast for the Democrat. And states that are evenly split might not cast a vote at all. If no one gets 26 states, they keep balloting until someone does. At least that's the way the Constitution reads. Since it's never happened, we don't really know. The Republicans actually hold something like 30 of the House delegations, hold control right now. The assumption would be that a Republican would win. But of course, that assumption may not hold for 2 reasons. The Republicans may not hold 30 delegations after November, depending on what happens in the election, or 2, if Donald Trump remains the Republican nominee, there may be some members of Congress unwilling to vote for him. The Senate also must choose among candidates who received electoral votes for vice president, but only chooses between the top 2 for some reason rather than the top 3. There's this weird little thing in the Constitution. So the Senate, looking at the vice president, would begin balloting with each individual senator casting a vote. And a majority vote would elect somebody as vice president-elect. If we reach January 20th, the day the new president is to be inaugurated, and no one has been elected president because no one got 26 states, the vice president, who we presume would be elected because it just takes a majority and there's only 2 candidates, the vice president-elect would become the acting president on Inauguration Day. It's complex and confusing and would no doubt put us into a crisis if it were to actually happen.